Runk.
Hey, we're here.
Fat Albert.
Well,
Lazy Fat Albert.
Oh, dude,
Hey.
we have an announcement though. The Lifeline.
Oh yeah.
Live show in Irvine, Tuesday, May 14th. Tickets at watchlifeline.com, or you can go to my website if you're used to doing that. But it's our live podcast we are doing in Irvine. So we're gonna do that, and Matt's gonna, we're gonna be there.
Our
and,
first ever.
yeah, and we're gonna be doing. Taking questions, advice. Come with your questions for advice, and we'll have a good time. Yeah, or you can come see me on the road, chrislea.com. I got a bunch of places I'm doing, like Saginaw, Grand Rapids, and just having a good time. Chattanooga, Des Moines, a bunch of places I've never been to. But anyway, go to chrislea.com. Oh, and Durham. I'll be there next week. Durham and where's the other one I'm going to be? Norfolk. Yeah, Norfolk. All right,
Is
cool.
Durham your birthday show?
Yeah, that's my birthday show,
Hey.
March 29th.
Happy birthday.
At Deepak.
Your 28th birthday.
Durham, North Carolina.
What's Deepak? Deepak Chopra? What's Deepak?
No, it's Deepak. I don't know what it's.
You're going on tour with Deepak Chopra?
No, that would be
That would be the
weird
craziest tour of all time.
Give it up for Deepak Chopra.
Comes out with his rhinestone glasses.
So yeah, and then if you want to do our Patreon, which we love you for that. Patreon.com/Lifeline Luxury. You're the reason the show exists, and we appreciate you.
I've been dipping in the comments there lately, and you guys are the best. Usually comment sections are not the place to be, but on Lifeline Luxury, that's what's up. So I've been mingling with you guys in there lately,
Mingling, huh?
and it's a
Cool.
good time. It's a
All
good
right,
time.
good,
Also,
good.
of course, check out my solo podcast, The Private Record. Subscribe to the YouTube channel here on YouTube at The Private Record, and check out all the episodes. They're all great. They're all great. They're all great, and they're going to keep being great.
Trauma product.
Trauma product.
How about our aesthetic right now?
Yeah, you commented on it. You like this? You like what's going
Well,
on?
it's cool because I didn't know you were going to be wearing red, and I'm wearing red glasses.
Yeah. Were those here or you brought those?
No, I brought those.
Oh.
You know what? I had these glasses, and I liked them a lot. Okay.
So far, I'm with you.
And then I put them in my car, and I don't know what happened. Maybe something was on them or something, and it was hot, and they warped. Okay.
That sucks.
Have you had that happen?
Yeah.
Okay, so they were very crooked, and I was really annoyed. I brought them into a place, I don't know, like some sunglasses place. I was like, hey, I didn't get these from here, but can you do anything about this? And he's like, well, you'd have to melt down you have to like heat up the glasses and twist them.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've seen them do it before.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then that was it. I kind of walked out, and she obviously didn't want to do it. And I was just like,
well,
okay.
they don't have to, but they all do it for free. So that they don't care.
Right,
It's
I know.
free.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So, and I was like, I have other glasses. I don't want to fucking make this person do it. So, because they didn't buy anything from there, so I kind of felt bad. I didn't know if it was a quick fix or whatever. So then I brought them into when I got contacts.
To get prescriptions.
Yeah, and I spent a lot of money there to get contacts.
Yeah.
So I was like, they got to fix these.
Right,
glasses.
right,
Bring these
right.
glasses. By the way, Marco, I have your glasses in my car if you want to come down and get them afterwards.
Gonna kill him.
Yeah. And
Gonna kill him.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Gonna put
You come around the side, and I'll. And so, so I went there, and they take out the lenses, and they put them in a machine. Yeah.
Okay.
He just goes pop pop. I'm like, oh. And then he turned it and fix it. He's like, there you go, try that. And I put it on, and it was way better. It's like maybe like 5% off now, but he fixed it, and then he said, Ray-Ban makes. They change their plastic, and it's way worse now, and that happens all the time.
Got cheap. When a company goes cheap, it sucks.
So,
don't do that.
I didn't know that, and I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what he said. And he
knows his business.
Me, yeah, he
he knows
me.
his biz.
And so that's that. But how about the fact that Ray-Ban also, it's Ray-Ban that has the glasses with the video, right?
What? I don't know.
Yeah,
what that
dude.
is.
It's so changing.
It's so changing, guys. You heard it here first. It's so.
But it's
changing.
scary. But I guess it's fine. I don't
it's
know.
scary as hell.
But
and
it's
it's
scary as
scary to
hell.
everybody, though. Change in general is scary. The
But
rapid
everybody's-
pace at which we're changing
Yeah.
now, scary, scary, scary. Here's the thing, though. I went to get a pair of my glasses, not these ones, a different pair. They do the heat up thing and bend
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
And at first he was like, come on, yeah, I can cover that for free, whatever. He takes the glasses, does the heat thing, gives them back. He's like, how's that? Put them on my face. They felt exactly the same. I
Oh,
said,
really?
Oh, they still feel a little tight. He's like, oh, yeah, no, let me get them back. Does it again. And I'm watching him do it. He's not doing it.
Yeah.
And he gives him back nothing. And I say, maybe a little bit, but I think it needs to be a little bit more.
Yeah.
I give him back. He does it again for even longer. The most minor difference. And I got to a point 3-4 times where I'm like, oh yeah, that's all better. And it wasn't. But I was
Yeah.
like, I'm making you do free labor. I don't like, this is a bad, this is a bad vibe. I keep making a guy do things for me for free. I don't like that.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like I didn't.
But
That's
then-
why I walked out of the place.
And I couldn't be like, well, here's $10. You want to do it again? Like that's insulting.
Of course, yeah.
So you're fucked. I walked in with a very tight pair of glasses, walked out with a very tight pair of glasses.
But a little bit
Still have like the tiniest bit better.
Those?
No, not these.
Dude, how about, do you remember, I told you, I mean, I remember this story and
Speaking of too tight, this beanie's too tight. Check this out though.
I remember this story and I just remembered it for the first time in a long time. Is that a different one?
Yeah.
You know,
I come prepared.
that's
Throughout the show, I'll model all of my beanies.
red beanies.
Yeah, different shades of red though. This is exactly that. No, keep going. Yeah.
Okay. I went in, I was in New York. It was when I was in college for 8 months. And
Quarterback. Every time you cough like that, I think
sat
quarterback.
down. And so I brought my glasses in because they were kind of like crooked. And I said, hey, these are crooked. Do you think you can fix them? And the lady straight up said, yes, but just so you know, read the sign. I read the sign and it said, we are not responsible for during the fixing of glasses if they break. So I said, oh, okay. I said,
Did you ask how often that happens, or
exactly. Of course I did.
Yeah.
I said, well, they have it because I'm like, they have a sign for it.
how common could it be?
How
Yeah.
common could it? So I said, oh, well, does that happen a lot? And she said, no. And I said, oh, do you anticipate that happening? She was like, no. But I just, if it does, you know,
It's good
not
to
our
have.
fault.
It's good to have you have read the sign. Yeah, yeah.
So I said, okay,
Cover their rears.
sure, I guess. Here, dude,
I knew that was coming.
here. Dude, they just handed it back. I go, oh, thanks.
That's really funny.
Dude, it was so funny that I couldn't be mad.
Yeah, that is absolutely
Just
hilarious.
it was she had them in her possession for 20 seconds and they broke. And then she just handed me 2 pieces.
What did she say?
Oh, sorry.
Told you.
I go, oh, yeah, good
She
thing
just
I read the
says-
sign.
Yeah, she says, good thing I made you read the
Yeah,
sign.
yeah. I think I'd have read that. Yeah.
Dude, you know what that made me think of though?
What?
Remember that? I mean, I know you remember the show, The Critic, the cartoon.
Oh, yeah, the John Lovitz one.
Lovitz
Yeah,
did
yeah.
the voice. Such a funny show.
Yeah.
Anybody that doesn't know it, I'm sure it's all free on YouTube right now. But there's one joke you and I used to watch it that we laughed at so hard.
Yeah, what was it?
And it
Oh,
involves
yeah,
a
what was
sign. Do you remember?
No.
He gets in a cab and
Yeah.
he says all these different directions real fast. And then the cabbie turns around and he's clearly foreign. I don't even know what Russian or Middle Eastern or something.
Right.
And he just goes, read the sign. And it says, driver only speaks 3 words of English.
Uh-huh.
And the joke was, read the sign is the word.
Okay, yeah.
And it killed me.
I don't remember that, and that's also somewhat funny.
It's not funny, but
It's
we were kids.
definitely somewhat funny.
We were kids. The show is funny.
But that's not funny.
True, yeah, no.
Yeah.
But at whatever we were, 8 years old, I thought it was the
It's
funniest thing ever.
that's funny. Wow. Okay.
And you came around on it. That's good.
What, me?
Yeah, you said at first it wasn't that funny.
No,
and then now
you
it's
said it
getting-
wasn't funny. I said it was funny. The whole time I was saying it was funny.
You did?
Yeah, dude.
Okay. All right.
How many red beanies do you have? That has a stain on it, that one.
This one doesn't feel right either.
Well, why do you have a stain on your beanie?
I don't
just
know.
like this.
I
Yo.
I didn't even know it had a stain on
Oh,
it.
well, that one's better.
This is the best one?
Well, because
it feels the best.
and it matches though. The other ones don't match.
Thank you.
I mean, it's a little off, but that's fine.
Thank you.
Okay.
I have a few more, but this is the right one.
Are they all red?
The rest are.
Why do you have? Why
one
did you
is orange, one is pink. But
Matt, why do you have 5 beanies on you?
I do this. Everybody that I've ever lived with makes fun of me for it. I throw all possible things I might wear in a bag or just in the car.
That's so weird, bro.
Anthony used to always bust my nuts about. I come with a big bag full of clothes here, even if we're just doing one episode.
But
or whatever.
why?
Dude, it makes me feel, because I don't like thinking about, well, what if I want to wear that? What if I want to take that off and put shorts? Dude, I always bring shorts.
I am
In case.
so the opposite.
And I don't know how people live like that.
I am so the
They
opposite.
go dressed in one outfit. What are you guys, crazy? What if you want to change?
How about this? I hate bringing a gym bag to the gym. I wish I could just work out in my jeans and not look like an asshole.
Wow, that'd be hilarious, dude. Just jeans and no shirt would be the funniest thing.
There's a guy who wears work boots and jeans at my gym. Every time I see him, he has work boots and jeans and a tight t-shirt, and he is 60.
Oh, that makes it.
It makes sense, right? But it's just, I'm like, the first time I saw him, I was like, oh, this guy will never be back here again. Because I go to a nice gym. I was like, this guy's a crazy guy.
He goes every day.
All the time with jeans. Dude, and he was on the machine next to me the other day, and I was like, oh, do you mind? Am I crowding you? And he was like, nah, I think I'm done anyway. I was like, oh, well, I don't mean to push you out. And he was like, nah, I got this elbow problem. And I'm like, you got a jeans problem, dude.
Yeah, you got a. He's got a few problems.
Working out. Also, there are so many people who work out with sunglasses on. It's crazy. At my gym. There's always one. It's like going to Starbucks. There's always one crazy person. There's always one person with sunglasses on in my gym.
But not the same person.
No, different.
Yeah, that's...
Or, it's a rotate.
Speaking of sunglasses, it's a little bright in here, no?
How many do you have? How many sunglasses do you have?
One pair of sunglasses, 2 pairs of regular glasses, including the one.
Oh, dude. Oh, you're crazy, bro.
I know that. This is not news.
I mean, what if you didn't bring the bag?
There's one pair of glasses. Then I wouldn't have been able to change my beanie.
But how would you feel on the inside?
I would feel like I left my phone at home, or my money at home, my wallet at home.
Whoa, bragging so much.
Or all of my money at home.
All right. Well, let's get into it. You have too many clothes, but
let's start. Yeah.
Although the good thing about it is, if you ever like rob a bank, you're one step ahead of the game.
Yeah, dude.
You turn the jacket inside out, and you don't even have to. You have other clothes.
I got all these other clothes. Yeah,
exactly. He had a red beanie on, but now he's got a red beanie on.
A darker red beanie.
Yeah.
All right,
cool.
Hey, Chris. I'm Matt, calling in from Vancouver, Canada.
You look so
Love
comfy.
the show. I need some advice from you guys.
Thank you for loving the show.
Gonna keep it short and sweet. There's a guy in my gym that I have a huge crush on. And he looks like a Latino version of Adam Driver. So I'm obsessed. Needless to say, after I met him, I found out that his personality is also a 10 out of 10. And I'm just like, I'm falling for this guy so hard, so fast. Wow. And he has told me that he's falling for me as well. What? And
that's amazing.
The kicker is that I'm moving to Europe for 2 years, and I'm leaving in a month and a half. And the kicker for him is that he's in an on and off relationship, and he has been for the past 8 or 9 months. And so neither of us are in a place to be with each other, but we both feel a strong connection. So my question for you is, do you believe in fate? Do you think that if you meet somebody at the wrong time that you'll wind up with them down the road? High likelihood of that, and to try to just hold on to that? Or do you feel like wrong place, wrong time, like move on, the other fish in the sea?
Jeez.
What I feel like is, if you fall in love with someone, or not necessarily in love, it's early. If you really hit it off with someone and sparks fly for both of you, it's never a good idea to let that pass by.
Really?
Without at least moving forward in whatever capacity.
I mean, look, you probably know a lot more she's leaving in 2 months.
That's what she said.
So for the next 2 months.
Exactly.
Maybe you don't, well, what would I do?
I know exactly what I would do.
I know what I would do.
I would go forward with the relationship as I normally would, which is dive headlong, crash and burn. Just go straight headlong into it. What do you have to lose? You're leaving in 2 months anyway. If it doesn't work out, then you go knowing that didn't work out. If it does work out, then you have what I would call a good problem. You're in love with somebody and you might need to make it work long distance, but so what? People make things work long distance all the time. I wouldn't recommend it to someone if it was an option, but if it's not an option to stay there, you have to go to Europe, whatever, then make it work. You already said it's finite. She said she's going for 2 years. That means she's coming back in 2 years, or can go wherever she wants after that.
True.
So
I guess
just explore your feelings. That sounds like you really, really like this guy and he really, really likes you. How you could possibly pass that up, why you would pass that up, is absolutely beyond me.
If this guy said, look, my last chick's out of my life completely, I don't want to go to Europe, stay.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing.
He would probably stay, right?
Wait, say it again?
If he said, yo, I'm done with the girl in and out of my life, I don't want to be with her, I want to be with you, stay here.
And yeah,
you think she would stay?
I
don't know.
It
Maybe
didn't
she
sound
would.
like that was an option.
No, it didn't.
But maybe.
But I'm just saying, if you live the rest of the 2 months,
Yeah,
like,
right. And that becomes an option. That's
yeah.
good.
I mean,
Options are
you
good.
can learn a lot in 2 months.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't do anything until you got to go. And I don't know why you're going or what, but like make a decision then. Or maybe he makes a decision then. Maybe he goes with you. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I mean, one decision he has to make is if it's on again, off again anyway.
Yeah.
Turn it off for the
Or
next 2
on.
months. Or on. Then you got then your decisions
Then
made
you go
up
to
for you,
Europe.
yeah. But yeah, some kind of decision on his
I wonder
part.
why she's going to Europe. Why do people go to Europe? You ever think about leaving the country and just moving? No, not
never
actually.
coming back?
No. But just like that's your home now. Yeah.
Yeah. Moving somewhere out of the country. Are you asking if I've thought about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about it.
Did you ever think about it hard?
Yeah, not like as a potential thing I'm going to do, but I've thought it all the way through
Really?
to the extent that I can. Yeah.
How's it go?
I want to come back.
Yeah.
I don't want to
mine isn't
never.
that,
I don't want to not live in the United States.
Yeah.
I would love to also have a home elsewhere, but I don't want to never not at all.
I think about sometimes going to Europe and being there and living there and growing up with my kids and having them be that nationality now. And I guess we just live kind of like on the outskirts of Paris or something.
I mean, so specific,
And I go and I get coffee all the time, and it's so dope. And I learn French, and my kids learn French, and my wife learns French, and then we're just kind of like good. We eat good, and I work out really hard.
Everything is the exact same except in this scenario, you're in the outskirts of Paris, and when you don't go to the outskirts of Paris, you're here. That's
but I have a
difference.
place outdoors in my house where it's like set up with like everything I need for working out.
That's the difference. In the outskirts of Paris, you have an outside gym at your home.
I guess, yeah. It's like an indoor-outdoor gym.
You don't need to go to the outskirts of Paris.
It's not really
to do
a
that.
gym. It's just like the stuff. I have this stuff.
Right. Well, yeah. No, a workout area with all the things that you need.
Yeah, but also it's unorthodox stuff like bags of stuff, and I carry them places, and that's my workout. Like that kind of stuff. And I have great neighbors, and it's just awesome.
Well, good for you, man. Are you gonna? It sounds like this is a thing you want to do.
Part of me, but I don't think I can do it.
You would never move away from America.
Yeah.
Dude. No way. You would not. I don't think I would either, but I'm more likely
American.
to than you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're very, very American.
I have been known to do some crazy shit, though. You know what I mean? Like I could go to where else? I don't know.
I don't think you would like Paris. You would like
I've
Italy
never
more.
been.
Yeah.
Italy.
You've never been to Paris? I thought you had.
Nope.
Huh.
Remember? You guys went. I went to Texas instead.
Oh. Yeah. Well, remember when we went to Italy?
Yeah, I do.
And we ran into your ex-girlfriend?
Oh,
shit. And she said, what are you...
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like, what are you all doing here? And she said, what are you doing here? And you said, we just got on the 210 and kept going.
Oh, yeah. That is funny.
That was a good joke. Huh? Yeah, you are funny.
How do you remember that?
Because I thought it was so funny.
Oh, that's funny. All right, cool. All right, next one.
So close.
Hello, Chris and Matt.
Oh, gonna kill us.
My question for you today...
Getting closer.
Is let's say you're about to have a shower.
Okay.
And you turn on the water.
So Canadian.
And you go to sit down to have a poo.
Oh.
And so you have your poo.
No. Say
then
potty.
You go to get in the shower. Now, do you wipe with toilet paper?
Yeah.
First?
Yeah. What kind of animal is
And then flush it,
this
obviously.
is something that people say, though.
What else are you going to do? Or do you just get up like a caveman and wash your ass in the shower?
Obviously.
And you save paper that way. So there's
it's about saving
pros and
paper,
cons to each. My theory, and let me know if I'm right. I think I'm right, but just let me know your thoughts. Is if you get up and you just wash your ass, then you're saving the planet one poo at a time.
Don't say poo.
But if you wipe and then go in the shower, you're civilized.
Yes.
Because it's 2024. You know what I mean?
That part, yes.
So yeah, let me know.
Let me know. Dude, I don't like when people say poo.
I also, more than that,
the worst.
I don't like when people talk about shitting. It's not my thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It'd be weird if that was your thing. It would be weird if that was your thing.
No, but people,
my thing is talking about shitting.
People think it's like funny to talk about shitting, dude. It's not funny.
No,
it's not. It's not even that it's so gross. I don't want to talk about it. It's like it's not funny enough to overcome its amount of grossness.
I get that, but I don't think he's trying to be funny.
He's being funny. He's saying poo. He's talking about.
But it's a very valid question.
Some
people do. No, not to me. To me, that is so gross.
That's disgusting.
But people do that. People think if you're going right into the shower, you don't have to. Now, I don't know what your bowel movements are like, but sometimes mine that wouldn't work. It's just too messy.
Oh God, really? No, not me. I have the most like
why
streamlined.
Why don't I?
Pinched off, non-messy.
George Brett.
I
shit my pants last night.
Rear end activities.
Why don't I?
It's just so clear.
Why don't I?
I don't know. I drink a ton of coffee.
What is it? I have to take the psyllium husk.
We have a very different diet though. I eat way worse than you though. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it doesn't make sense.
Well, do you? What'd you eat yesterday?
Salmon, rice, and shishito peppers.
So lean.
And like chicken.
So lean. Nothing bad at all.
Chicken and like whole wheat pasta.
So lean. Dude, oh my God. And one thing I didn't have was anything bad for you.
And a couple eggs in the morning.
Come on, you're kidding me.
No, I'm not
The way
kidding.
it fucking says that's better than ever I ate ever. What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. And that's not that is a normal day, actually. No, I guess what I'm realizing now is how much I've changed. I eat pretty well now, huh? I never really stopped to think about it, but I don't eat like an idiot anymore. I don't eat anything bad anymore.
Well, I mean, what the fuck, Matt?
No, you know what I do? Why I said that? Because I eat like way too much sugar at night.
Okay.
I mean, not every night, but often.
I mean, never really.
No, I do. Lately, way too much. Way too much.
So did you last night?
I have too much sugar?
Yeah.
No. But I do usually.
Okay.
Lately.
I ate fucking protein pancakes yesterday.
That's good.
A salad.
That's even better than me.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Salmon and rice. Those
So
are the things
better
I
than
ate.
me. We ate the same thing, kind of.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, I don't know. I don't know why the rear end activities are different.
Yeah. Okay.
But I agree about poo. Don't ever say poo. It's just like
Poop is better.
poop is better. Shit is a catch-all.
Shit
As
is
a catch-all, shit is fine. 'Cause
Catch-all
it's like,
shit.
It's not a gross word because it has other connotations.
Excrement.
You don't immediately think of
You don't say excrement.
what it is in your mind.
Bowel
when you say
movement.
shit.
Number 2.
Disgusting. Number 2, bowel movement are both out as well.
Number 2, you think that's the least gross?
But it's like a little kid. You're like it's
Potty?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's infantilizing.
Okay.
But the answer to your inquiry is absolutely do not shit and then hop right in the shower.
No, it's disgusting. I can't.
Take care of yourself and then get in the shower like a civilized adult in the world.
But let me actually say something though. You don't just think it's not funny to talk about shitting. You do think it's gross. You do think it's gross.
I do, but the reason it's not funny is because the level at which the humor is not higher than the
AI.
level of the grossness.
I get it. Fucking I. But I get it. Yes.
I am AI.
The grossness. All right. Let's do the next one. A bear.
Hey man, Chris, big fan. Chris, I saw you here in Vegas last summer. Met you after the show. You're very cool for taking pics with everyone.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
And after you put your arm around me and my wife, and I was like, oh no, he's gonna feel how sweaty my back is. And then afterwards, my wife told me that your back was also sweaty.
I was
so
working.
thanks, brother, for sharing that with
yeah.
me.
Solidarity.
Thanks for exposing me.
I am a delivery driver.
You don't
as
say.
you can tell. I was working today and ran into someone who I know from work and was excited that I'm almost done. So I was like, hey, man, I'm almost done. My truck's almost empty. And my brain, I think, was trying to say either let's go or let's do it. And what came out was let's do, which, is awesome.
Let's do, huh?
And that's just going to add into the repertoire of embarrassing moments in my life I'm going to think about forever, once every, 7 or 8 days. So, what do I do? Do I just keep rolling with the punches and accept them as funny stories, or do I just stop talking to people?
Just start saying "let's do" all the time.
That's probably what I'm gonna do. But any advice, or do you guys have funny moments in your life that you can't let go of? Chris, I know you do because I've heard some of your stories.
It happened
Talk
yesterday.
about me, brothers. Thank you.
I think
Appreciate you.
I mean, here's why
It happened
every
yesterday,
movie and TV show is a crock of shit. Everyone ever made. Because life is more than half the time full of instances where every
crazy.
single person
Way more than
says
half.
I know, but I'm just saying, it just says like a low bar. Like every single person says something they don't mean and says it wrong.
Yep.
So what? And no movie
Hamburger.
could ever say it's realistic because it's bullshit. Everybody in every movie and TV show
No, I know.
always
Yeah, it's art.
says exactly
It's
what
art.
they want
It's
to say.
what it is. It's
I know,
art.
but I don't like when people are like,
Especially
oh,
if
is
it's
it
a movie with
real?
Stephen
No,
Baldwin.
it's not real. Nothing's ever
Right. No,
fucking
it's not
realistic.
real. No, it's not real. Yeah. No,
But,
people don't talk. They interrupt each other. They talk over each other. You know?
I'll do shit like, I'll say, how you doing? Somebody will say, I'm good. How are you? And then I'll say, good. How are you? Like,
Yeah.
I just asked you that.
I'm
an idiot.
I was in the gym locker room yesterday. I work out really hard, and in Paris it would be crazy different. So I was in the gym locker room, and I took off my shirt. I looked in the mirror.
Take my shirt off.
Okay, I took my shirt off, and was looking in the mirror. A dude I know said behind me, "Come on, you're big enough. Like you've achieved what you need to. You don't need to look in the mirrur." I guess.
Oh God.
A joke, right? I know the guy.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
I know him
different.
from the gym.
Right.
And
okay.
I said, that's fine. He said that. There's
Sure.
no, but now I'm like, what do I say? I
Yeah.
have to say something to let him know I'm listening or everything's okay or whatever.
Yeah,
And
you're
I-
weird, but yeah,
I am
okay,
weird
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
right?
You don't need to think.
So what
that.
would you say before I even say what I said?
I would have just said,
I know that's not enough, right?
no, that's plenty.
I want him to know
more
I
than
like
it-
him though.
That's enough. That's
feel bad.
that's what you do. You go, What did you end up saying?
No, not yet.
You said no, not yet. Like you
I'm
don't
not
look-
big enough.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I don't
well, that
I don't
works.
even care to be bigger.
Yeah, but you were playing along with the joke that he was starting, right?
I didn't like it. And then I left and I was like, that was the stupidest.
You know
fucking-
why you didn't like it?
Why?
Because you felt like you were cajoled into saying something, and so what the solution is? Don't say
Beat him up.
anything.
Oh.
No, just don't say anything. No one's going to be
Ah.
mad.
But if I go, then I'll think, oh, maybe he thinks wow, I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, no one.
I don't want him to think I offended him. He offended me. Wow, I'm a crazy
not gonna
person,
think
bro. I'm so codependent. I need everyone to like me all the time. That's good. Yes, dude.
Well, good luck with that, man.
It's terrible, man. I got to drop that shit.
Yeah, no one. There is no one that is liked by everybody. First of all,
Keanu Reeves.
okay, but besides Keanu Reeves, like there's a unicorn for every kind of like
Tom
rule of
Holland.
thum like that.
There's always like a
Tom
fucking
Holland.
No, he's a
so
little
fucking boring.
Yeah, a little bitchy. But Keanu Reeves.
He's the best.
But that sucks, though, dude.
Why does that suck?
Well, no, it's great for him. But I'm just like,
It's great for us too. We all get to like him.
yeah, but it's
I'm
just
sure
like I want
that if-
everyone to like me, though.
Well, it can't be that way.
It is for Keanu.
I know,
I'm
but
changing my name to Keanu.
it can't be that way
Keanu
for you or anyone who's not Keanu.
All right.
Is my point.
What if
And
he's
that's
just
okay.
a fucking
Well, that's the
tyrant?
thing. We don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we do know. We've heard stories. He's a great guy. But like,
He gives up his seat
there
for
are
people.
definitely people
I gotta give my
who have
seat up
hung
for
out with Keanu and been like, that guy's so boring or that guy's so annoying or whatever.
I gotta start giving up my seat for people. Honestly,
Okay.
old ladies or any ladies or anybody really.
Yeah. You're talking about the video of Keanu giving up his seat?
I don't know. I just heard he did it, and then
He
I
did
heard
it, and
also
the
he
person
donated
wasn't-
a bunch of his money from the Matrix, which
Well, he's
is
got enough money to give
fine,
away.
but it's like I'd buy a plane, so I'm not a good person. So okay,
If you had as much money as Keanu, I'm sure you'd give a lot away.
but yeah.
He's
true,
so rich,
True,
it's
true,
crazy.
True. All right,
All right, next
next one.
Yo, Lifeline, before I start,
Are you in a
just wanna
whorehouse?
say, Chris, saw you in Philly.
I wrote that.
Gotcha. You saw my arm, got that shit tatted. Super
Awesome,
dope.
dude.
Love y'all both.
That's sick.
Big cabin. fan.
Whoa, look at
hell
that.
Got so much
Look at this.
fucking merch, dude.
Wait.
He's got enough to go on
Fucking
vacation
so
with
much,
all
too
that.
much at this point.
Whoa,
Anyway,
dude, look at you.
I got a question.
Good for you.
I just started talking to this girl like a month ago. She's super dope. Definitely like the most mature talking stage I've been through. I'm only 18, but
Oh, wow.
she's got her money
wow.
right. She's got a plan for life. Like
Yeah,
she's
she's
super
so mature.
dope.
Yeah.
She wants to go to this event in June with me. She wants me to go. We've only been talking for a month, but it's like $250. Is it smart to push this money out so early in this stage, and like set that goal or not? I'm probably gonna do it anyway because I'm a dumb fuck.
No,
but
you're
just
not
let me know
dumb.
if I'm a
You're,
dumbass or not.
you're romantic. Wait, hold on. So it's an event that costs $250,
And it's in June. And he's saying, is it too early?
and she wants you to go.
She
Well,
wants to go with him.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what's the event? Fucking 3 months long? Like, what is it? Edinburgh? Like, I don't know.
No, it's you want to get tickets ahead of time. That's all. And it's in June. The event is in June.
I'm just saying, if it's one night,
Yeah.
So is he talking about it's a money thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what he's talking about. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
We don't spend our money on things like that. What are we spending our money
Well,
on?
also he bought a bunch of merch. Like, you spend money on stuff you want to do.
That's
So yeah.
even further to my point.
Yeah,
If you are the kind of person that spends money on things that you like, dude.
I mean, we may not be the best people to talk to about that, but yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Go.
Also, how do you have a fucking beard? You're 18.
He looked like he was 28.
Well, he also acted all like mature.
That was
Yeah,
weird,
you're beyond your years. So just do that. Do what you want. Have a good time, dude. Life's about memories, right?
It is.
I guess.
And that's it. That's all there is.
But I forget
life's
a lot.
About two
But I
things.
forget a lot.
Life's about two things.
What?
Memories, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure you have good ones.
Enough.
Everyone has bad ones, but making sure you have good ones too. And always, always, always make sure you have something to look forward to. This checks both boxes. Something to look forward to in June.
You think?
And something you will always remember for the rest of your life.
Why do you think you have to have something to look forward to?
Think about the times in your life when you've been the least fulfilled, happy, whatever you want to say. It's always when you got nothing on the horizon that you. I don't mean like massive, crazy, life-changing events. It can be just like a getaway for a weekend. It can be an event in June. It can be anything. But always, even if it's a little thing, have something to look forward to. It's important.
Rate my hair.
Do like that. Like look all around. 999. Come 999, 8.5, 99. Then 99999. Dead on. It's a little lower. Because it's all the way back like that.
You don't like
did
that?
I don't love that. No.
I didn't mean to. I just was.
Well,
I do what I do. I don't really think about.
Sounds like you think about it a lot because you say rate my hair all the time.
No, I know, but now it's a thing.
Yeah, sure. It is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It looks good though. It's good.
Yeah, do it. Definitely do that.
Yep.
Especially if you have the money, just do it.
Yep. Yeah. If you don't have the money, different thing.
Yeah, different thing.
Different thing. Okay. Next.
Hi, Chris and Matt. Chris, I just saw you in Vancouver with my fiance,
Oh, cool.
my new fiance.
Hey.
And I also
congrats.
saw you in Edmonton. Sorry
Cute.
about Edmonton.
That was fun.
Matt, I love you so much.
I love you too.
I don't have a question.
Okay.
I have more of a response to the second last episode of the
She's got
podcast
such
where
a good vibe. Look at
the
her.
question was, what if people get confrontational when you say you're welcome when they didn't say thank you? And I'm a server and I do this all of the time because people are rude as fuck and never say thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
true.
I say you're welcome in a very polite way as if they did say thank you.
That's a great idea.
And when they get confrontational or look at me sideways, which they often do, I say, "Oh, my bad. I thought you said thank you." And then they have to sit with the fact that they didn't and that they're rude assholes.
That's good.
Hope that helps.
She should be a host.
That's
She
good.
should be the third host of the show. That's very.
You're welcome.
Very good.
So wait, it would go like,
Yeah.
hey, you're welcome.
I didn't say.
I'm sorry.
I didn't say thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, they wouldn't say that.
I didn't.
I didn't say thank you.
She said
It
if
would
they
just-
get confrontational.
Oh, yeah, no, but I'm saying it would probably go like this. You're welcome. And then they look at you and be like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you said thank you. Sorry. Yeah, I guess that's okay. But does it seem like you're doing it to be a dick?
It might if you did it. I bet if she does it, it doesn't.
Why? Dude, people say I'm unapproachable. Dude, one time a person came up to me at a department store and she was like, do you need any help? And I was like, oh, no, I'm okay. Thanks. And she's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether or not to come up to you because you look like you don't want to be bothered. And I'm like, oh, fuck, really?
Yeah.
Are you that way?
I mean,
Do
what
you
do
think
you
you look that way?
Yes. People always say that about me.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I don't think you're like that, but you're my brother, so.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that all the time. People always think I'm like gonna either already angry
Yeah.
or like I'm gonna get annoyed if I get, and it's just like, what? I mean, I get why people who know me would have that idea.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I'm an ornery fuck.
Yeah.
But people that don't know me, I guess I give off the vibe to them too.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe because I'm always like this
Yeah, well, that's bad.
with a knife.
In a department store.
Yeah. In Macy's.
Hugo Boss.
Yeah.
All right. All right, we could do another one.
What's up, Chris? What's up, Matt?
What's up?
Quick question. I have my first open mic date
Nice.
on April 18th, and I'm back and forth on if I want to invite any friends. I've asked another comedian if he took anybody, and he said, fuck no, or, are you crazy? He waited until he was more experienced. But I don't know. Chris, what did you do? Matt, what are your thoughts? What should I do? Thanks. Love you guys.
Well, Nick, you're going to bomb.
Yeah.
So now that you know that, does that color your opinion? Do you want your friends to see you bomb, or do you want your friends to not see you bomb?
Yeah.
the hope is you don't bomb, but you will. And also, even if you kill, you'll see the tape later on, and you're going to be like, this is embarrassing. So you're going to do bad, right? But that's fine. That's part of the growth, right? So you should. I would not bring. Maybe one friend if they're going to do it too.
Yeah.
Or just one friend to support you. But anytime a group, then it's going to be annoying because first of all, you're not going to. Not that it matters at this point, but you're not going to know what jokes work because they're just going to be there like so happy for you and jacked and laughing.
That's true.
And then also you're going to look like the jackass that just brought their friends.
Yeah.
And other people who do open mics are going to see that and be like, who the fuck's this guy? It's not good for the game. For you. And so I would just go and do it. Yeah, I would say go and do it and don't bring anyone.
Yeah, I mean, that would be my instinct.
Yeah, would it?
Though I don't know, but that sounds like... I mean, I don't want my friends to come to anything I do, so I'm skewed in that way. But like, I think in general, if you're the kind of person that likes having your friends come out and see you do things that you like to do, I would still lean maybe not the very fucking first time you do an open mic.
I didn't bring people out until at least a month in. Is when I brought friends out. And then my parents didn't see me until, I don't even know when they came and saw me first. Maybe a year?
I first saw you at the Haha Hole.
No, Haha Cafe.
Cafe?
Or was it the Ice House?
The first time I saw you was at the Haha, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
With Dave Miller?
Was he there, you're saying?
He came to my first one. That's all I remember.
No, I didn't. I only saw you when it was like a bringer show. I never went to an open mic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That was a month in. Yep.
Why don't you marinate on that for a while? Wow. That's what the guy used to always say, the guy that hosted.
Whenever his joke wouldn't work, he'd say, why don't you marinate on that for a while?
Wow.
So cock. Great guy.
I wonder what he's doing.
Love that guy. He's in Texas.
He's just there?
He's just in Texas going like this.
Yeah.
Hanging. No, he's great though.
He was a cool guy, yeah.
He's great. I keep in touch with him every now and then.
Really?
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Next one.
Hey, Matt and Chris, I need some spin move advice here. Every time I go to the grocery store, I use the self-checkouts. I prefer it. It's easier and I don't have to talk to anyone.
Yeah.
But without fail, while I'm in the process of scanning my items, diligently, mind you, a member of staff will come up out of nowhere and stand directly behind me.
Yeah.
With basically their nose touching the back of my neck.
It does happen.
I get that they have to make sure I'm not stealing. It's
That's
part
not
of
why
their
they're
job.
doing that.
That's fine. But you can do that from a distance. You don't need to be right there, like breathing down my neck, making me feel uncomfortable. And also, why are you sucking on the crank of these huge grocery store chains as if I steal a toothbrush, it's going to make or break your paycheck?
The hell yeah.
Which I'm not stealing.
God, you're right.
Really defensive. But anyways.
No, we know.
Is there anything I can say in that moment to just kind of break that tension or let them know, like, hey, you can back up a little bit. It's fine. I'm not going to
Stop
steal.
something on the crank of
Any help would be appreciated. Thanks.
Yeah, just turn around and say, excuse me, I'm just curious, why are you sucking so hard on the crank of the corporation that employs you?
Dude, listen, here's the deal, okay? I think you're mistaken, dude. They're not looking and making sure you're not stealing.
I think he knows that, doesn't he?
He just said that.
No, he thinks they are.
He really does. Yeah. I thought maybe he was kidding.
No, they're there to help you if you need it.
That's right.
And
which still makes it annoying though.
It's annoying, but you know what I do when I go and I do the self-checkout and they stand there, I go, what do I do here now? Help me. Do it. You're going to be Johnny all up in my business, then do it.
Make them do it.
Do it. And it's good too because the line moves quicker. I don't have to wait in line for the other fucking baggers and shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're here, so then what do I do here? But then sometimes they'll be like, oh, come hit that, and they'll treat you with an attitude, and you're like, well, then why the fuck are you standing right here? But then you get to get in an argument, and that's kind of dope, honestly.
Wow, dude, I've never ever had this happen. I use the self-checkout all the time everywhere.
Well, I self-checkout sometimes.
They don't get up on me ever.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm unapproachable.
They're just like...
No, they don't do that to me.
I'm unapproachable. So
maybe you're maybe you're more approachable than me.
No, but yeah, and then I do it, and then sometimes they're like, you want a bag? You get the, and I'm just like,
did they do it like close, like that guy's describing?
No, I think he's exaggerating. But they're like in the middle of the two.
I wouldn't like that.
Sides.
I like what you should do. Just turn around and say, I got it.
You go like this. Since you're sucking on the crank of the corporation that employs you, why don't you help me bag it?
Yeah. No.
Could you imagine if you said that to somebody?
They'd be so confused. They'd be like, oh, crank? What did you say? Sorry. Just tell them. There's a way to do it, to be like, either I'll let you know if I need you, or if they're really too close, it's worth saying something. That is weird.
Oh, you know what I do? People get so close to me all the time.
Okay.
Like because of fans and stuff, they'll come up.
Sure. Yeah.
And they'll be like, dude, you you're funny. And I'd be like, thanks. And like, no, dude.
Oh no.
You're funny. And I'm like, okay, no, I believe you, but I go like this now. And I go like this. And I if they're coming in, I say, thanks very much. I grab their thing and right? So now they're at least my arm length away and I'm talking to them like this, right? And sometimes that's still too close.
Taking a selfie.
Sometimes that's still too close. So I'll let go and I'll back up a little bit and test it. And then they always come forward and I go.
Well, I mean, an X-Men.
Stay.
An X-Men person.
But it's unbelievable, dude, how close people get when they talk.
The thing about close talkers is that they don't know that they're too close.
Well, yeah, but...
And so they think when something like that happens, they think, I'm too far, I need to get closer.
I understand that, but how about how ears work?
How about how crazy that is?
What I don't understand is everyone knows ears work.
Yeah, they do.
And when you're in a conversation, you don't need to be close to the person at all.
Correct.
Because ears work.
Correct.
I have 2 ears. You have 2 ears. There is no reason for me to feel your breath on me. Hey, dude, are we dating? Hey, bro, are we dating? Because if we are, I have some advice for you. I didn't like your fashion, and I'll tell you how to if I'm dating you.
Yeah, we can go further than just casual
me feeling your breath on me.
Right, yeah. That's disgusting.
My ears work.
As a rule of thumb,
like this.
Make sure people can't feel your breath on them.
Unbelievable, dude. And my wife, Kristen, who is like she has never smelled bad once.
Yeah.
Her body, her breath, she is like, it's like cotton candy, okay? She's so conscious of it. She's like, we wake up in the morning, even when we wake up in the morning, it smells fine.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. And she'll be like, hey, and turn her face. And I'm like, why aren't people I'm not in love with like that?
Well, here's why she always smells good. Is because she is conscious of it.
No, well,
it's not the only reason.
She has something in her that's crazy different.
Right, to you. But dude, I've dated someone who I actually legitimately thought smelled like a bin of random chemicals all flung together. Bad. And now she's married and has children, and I'm positive.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Her husband doesn't think that,
or he's just trying to
putting up with it.
There's no way. He fits in.
Because trust me.
Okay.
He couldn't put up.
Or he's getting in where he fits in. Some
he just makes
a clothespin.
It's like this when I have sex.
Sweetie, do you want to make out? Hey.
Yeah. yeah.
Dude, I just I don't know. Yeah. You think I always thought that if somebody smelled so good with somebody and you smell so good to them and they smell so good to you, that you're gonna have good kids.
Good kids?
Like that means biologically you're supposed to be together.
I mean,
I'm smart.
That's like,
I come up with theories.
On the right, the pheromones thing. But the kids thing is a leap, though.
Yeah, it's a leap.
Okay, but if you're saying that means you go together well.
Biology is saying you should be together, and the reason why is to procreate, and you know what I'm saying?
It's an interesting theory.
Got you
theory.
Coming over to my side.
It's an interesting theory. I don't know if I'm on your side, but I get it.
Okay, well, what about this? We both feel that way about each other, and we have great kids, and they're awesome. Not only are they healthy, but they're cool as shit.
It's
and they're
anecdotal,
fun.
Though. That's anecdotal. There's only 2 of them.
Well, I'm saying this is my test.
Are you talking about natural smell?
Gonna kick
my
ass the way he said it.
He actually went like this. No, are you talking about like he got rear
Are you talking about
and came forward? Yeah.
Are you talking about natural smell?
Yeah.
Or you like the perfume that they wear?
I mean.
Oh, dude, I get it. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't realize you have Down syndrome, and that's fine. Dude, that's not something to actually say, because perfume is just perfume.
It's just and
it's not breath.
Yeah, it's not, or the natural scent of the body.
It's not the natural scent. It's fucking Fahrenheit. That shit smells so good.
What is Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit is cologne.
Bobby Fahrenheit?
No, it's Fahrenheit, and it's so good. And every time I smell it, I go back to the 8th grade, and I'm just like, yeah.
Well, I don't even know perfumes. I don't know colognes. They're all bad to me.
I don't mean to make fun of people with Down syndrome. I mean
headaches.
to make fun of, it's like
you going all the way back. It's fine. No, I don't necessarily disagree. I do think, on top of what you're saying, when those times when you're like, why am I attracted to that person? It doesn't make sense. They're not my type. They're not who I usually, whatever. Something's going on where you're smelling them and don't realize it.
The smell activates the right?
Yes.
The
in
smell
many
activates
many cases. Yeah.
the brakakak, and the smell activates the boyoyoing. It really does. It really does. It really does. And you're like, they're not even that hot, but you know what? Her smell is activating my boyoyoing. Or if you're a female, his smell is making me gotta go get towels.
That's we really do understand ourselves so
drunk,
so little. We think we know everything about our own minds. We don't know shit about our own minds. We don't even know when we're smelling someone. That is crazy.
Pheromones.
You guys, think about that for a second. You don't know your own mind for shit. Keep that in mind as you go through your daily life.
I would never wear cologne.
Oh, okay.
Because I want people to access me the way I'm supposed to be accessed.
Okay. I mean, that's always your reason for everything, you know? What was the thing you were talking about the other day about how, like, you eat the last bite because you want them to know you or something?
I don't know what that is. That sounds so stupid. What did I say?
Somebody called in and was like, my husband ate the...
Oh, yes.
And you were like, I do that all the time because I want to be known.
They should. No, I appreciate this experience enough. I respect you enough that to let you know I want that last bite.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm a huge
warped. You know? Such a cult leader.
Just doing so thinking that you love them and shit, and there's one life, and they go, ooh, and they go, ah.
I love you, babe. You take it. And this is how you know.
Shit. All right. Anyway, wow. You know, I understand that I seem like somebody that's fun and people want to be with, and then once it's like a decade in, I'm sure they're really tired of my shit.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't been with somebody for a decade yet, so I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Well, you. I mean, I've been.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I can attest to that. Do you notice I have a different beanie on?
You know, you like that fucking Ray J clip.
Dude, we'll talk about that on luxury. That is the best thing, dude.
Okay, cool.
All right, yeah. One more.
Next one.
Hell yeah.
Hi, me again.
I mean, I would wear
with
that.
my husband
In a Guy
to
Ritchie
say
movie.
that we had no problems and we never fight.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
I
we
would
got a
wear
divorce.
exactly that.
Just kidding.
Every bit
We're
of it.
amazing. But
The glasses too.
first off, to say about you guys kind of roasted my outfit.
Oh.
I was going
Well,
to
not
a
right now.
bowling party and I was kind of going for the
She was with the dude, right?
vintage
Yeah.
bowling look. So my feelings were only hurt a little bit. I'll get over it. My question that I have is kind of just for Chris, as I know he's a father. But I wanted to get his opinion on like posting your kids who are like under 18 and like toddlers and stuff like that on your Instagram and like privacy wise and like not getting their permission and all this stuff that people like say. I kind of want to start like an Instagram and like posting like ironically curated outfit videos. Like just like talking about how you don't have to use fast fashion to like still look cool.
Right.
But I also post my kids on my Instagram and like right now I'm private.
Oh, I see.
But I like want to go public, but also I want to keep posting my kids. But like, what are your thoughts on
I have a thought.
Kids on Instagram and like the whole privacy thing? And like, I obviously want to post my kids because they're cute, but also don't want creeps to see them. So
yeah, it's definitely
what are your thoughts?
something. It's definitely something worth thinking about, and because we don't know, we don't know. We're not at the generation yet where kids are now 30 and like, I wish my parents didn't post me on.
Totally, yeah.
So if you're thinking about it this much, why don't you just make a separate Instagram account for curated clothes? And be like, hey, if you want to follow me over there. And then they do. And then that's the one that you don't post your kids on. And then you can keep your account private and post your kids on your private account.
I think what also she's saying, though, I'm assuming, maybe I'm wrong, is that she wants to know how you feel about it in general.
Yeah. She does, yeah. Well, I mean, you could answer too, but I just like, this isn't just for me.
I don't know. It's scary. I don't know. And because I don't know, my tendency is to always be like, well, if I don't know, then it's better to not do a thing than do it. But so many people do it, and I don't see any real world repercussions when they do. So what do I know?
I wasn't gonna do it, and then I saw a bunch of my friends who like I respect do it, and they're famous, and so I'm like, oh, I guess maybe that's just the way it is. I mean, look, I don't know, I don't, because sometimes. Who knows? Later on in life, Calvin or Billy is going to be like, Where's my privacy? But
I think at their age, she said under 18. At their age, it's probably not that big of a deal.
If you end up stopping,
that's what I mean.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, just for their age, yeah. But you know, you're talking about a 15. I could see, dude, if somebody posted something of me at 14,
but then
15,
just ask them.
And then I got to be 20, and I was like, "Why the fuck is this picture of me in the world ever anywhere?"
Right.
I could see myself even.
True. Well, then just
like,
ask
this
them.
If
that's the age
guess,
where you can
actually,
ask them, just ask them.
Yeah, that's true.
But
then it's like, do they even?
No, I know. Do they know? Right?
Yeah. Can they answer? And is that, if they say yes or no, is that even the right?
But put it this way, bro. There's pictures of me when I was 25 that I wish I didn't post. There's always going to be that. You look like an ass. If you don't look like an asshole 10 years ago, you think in 10 years this lady's going to be looking at it herself and be like, wow, what a great outfit. And I'm not even knocking on the outfit. I'm knocking on the time. The time is what happens.
I'm going to look at her now and think, look in the mirror and say, I'm actually wearing that exact same thing. I actually almost am wearing the same exact thing right now.
What?
Just as she was wearing in that video.
But what I'm saying is, she looks great. I get what you're saying. She's put together. But if I look at a picture of me 10 years ago, I'm like, what was I wearing?
The only difference is it's the agency thing. It's
I get it. I get it. But my point is, if you're going to feel that way anyway,
right? Yeah.
But I get it. I understand. It's I don't. You know, it's definitely like there's definitely people out there. There's like I saw this ad the other day that was like it was like. It was pretending it was taking place in 2035 or 40 or something. And they were like, my parents posted my pictures all throughout my life. And now I have to worry about this and that.
Oh, like what? See, I don't even know. Like
they were saying like their credit and their like identity theft and then AI stuff.
AI stuff is scary, I guess.
And it was like this video where I was like, oh yeah, they're making really good points. And then after it ended, I'm like, that seems like it was just trying to make me scared. Like fucking fear monger. Yeah. This is like, so it's like it's not, it's probably going to be a mix of both. It's probably going to be like, oh fuck. It's probably going to be like how it is anyway. Like, oh, I wish, dude, people took pictures of us when we were 7 and shit, but they're just tangible and we wish they didn't exist or oh, this is a nice one to have.
Yeah.
But like, you know, if it makes its rounds in school and people are like, oh, this is, he's 7, look, he looks like you go, oh.
It's just there's no, with the digital and the internet, there's no stopping it once it's in the world. And with physical print photos, you burn it, it's gone. All of this, I think the ultimate answer is we don't know. Even if we do it or don't do it, we don't know. But, and so good luck with that. But it's just making me think of, remember that picture mom used to have? I think, she still has up in the
I already
house.
know where you're going with this.
There's a picture my mom took of me and him in the bath when I was like 2 or 3 and he was 6 or 7.
Yep.
And we're obviously naked because we're kids in a bath.
Right. No, I had jeans on, but
like
jeans and a turtleneck.
Like the guy.
I'm so happy.
And there's a big mirror on the wall of the bathtub.
Yeah.
And the camera, our backs are to it, and we're looking like back at the camera. And I was so, this has been framed in our home, one home or another, my parents' home, since she took it.
Yeah.
And there was a certain age of my life where I was like very
let me just say, you could see our butts, but also in the mirror, could you see our penises?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't even remember.
I think it was just the butt.
It was just the butt.
Yeah.
And I didn't, but I was self-conscious. I was like 14 or 15, and I was like, I don't want my butt out in the picture.
And he was 4 in the thing. That's so funny.
Yeah. And she respected it so much.
Which is awesome.
That she painted on top of the frame swim trunks on both
Bathing
of the
suits.
backs of our legs and our butts.
On the glass part, yeah. Or on the,
and then when I got older, she cleaned the frame because I didn't care anymore. And now that picture's up in her house. I just saw it the other day.
Really?
And our butts are out. So
Where is it?
So I'm suing her. It's in the, so when you walk, the bathroom in the far left.
Oh.
In the back, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just saw it.
I remember my bathing suit was red, I think.
Mine was green, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Pretty cool stuff.
Were we
guys.
both standing up?
Both standing up, yeah.
Wow.
Both smiling.
She should have painted all clothes on us.
I was a cute kid.
A
yeah.
hat, one of your beanies.
A tuxedo on me. Yeah.
Would you just say I was a cute kid?
I was a really cute kid. What about you?
Yeah, you were a really cute kid. You know if I was or not.
You looked like you do now.
I was an adult as a kid.
You were born and looked like you were 30. Yeah.
So weird.
That is weird.
My first word were, hey. I was 6 months old. Hey.
I mean, Calvin looks exactly like you look.
I go like, wait, why am I not talking? Well, hey. Yeah, Calvin, I know. Dude, he's so funny.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
He woke up today because he's been a little bit, sick.
Oh, yeah.
And he woke up today in my bed and he said, hey, Dad, I'm all better. And I said, yeah, see what happened? He said, yeah, but I'm still a little bit sick. You know?
It does feel like that, though, when you wake up and you're like, oh, my God, I'm not sick anymore. It's the greatest thing in the world.
Oh, man. It does. I know.
The day it finally
so
happens.
Awesome when that happens.
Yeah.
You go out and you get a turkey sandwich and you just fucking breathe in the sunlight.
We take full health for granted. The most fucked up thing about that is 2 days after that, you take full health for granted completely. You don't even think about it.
That's why I think about the thing where I sent you that case file.
I can't stop talking about case file, dude.
Where the girl got kidnapped and tortured for 7
What does that have to? Well, I mean, being so our mom right now.
Well,
not talking about this at all. Now we're suddenly talking about somebody being kidnapped for 7 years. What?
I'm
what are you
just
talking
saying
about?
that she got kidnapped.
Who?
A woman.
Give context.
A woman.
Okay.
In California in 1978 or something, got 77, 78, got kidnapped, and the dude kept her in a box for 23 hours a day for 7 years. And I'm just like, and then when she got out. She was like, now the simplest things I just love, like watching a sunset.
How nice.
You know, and I'm just like, well, of course nobody would want to go through that to get to that point. But
I would be willing to.
Dude, I would kill myself.
But did she even have the opportunity to do so?
No.
That's the thing. You can't
I'd
kill
find
yourself.
a way, dude. I'd make my body do it.
Just.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Keep eye poking.
What was the other hour?
Torture.
Oh my God! Really? How could you listen to that? I can't listen to shit like that anymore.
The whole time was like, I really should stop listening to this.
Right, yeah.
But I did that for 3 hours.
It's a 3-hour episode?
Yep. It's a 2-parter.
What's up with Case File? This sounds like actual torture.
I after that one, I listened to one. It was fantastic the way they told the story.
Okay.
I listened to another one. It was very, very good. I listened to the third one, which was this one, a 2-parter, and I go,
too much.
Guess I got to stop watching this because I was starting to just walk around, just like, oh man, people get kidnapped. I probably know some kidnappers. I probably bumped into a murderer. You know, I mean, there's just like it'll be like the eyeball killer, and it's like, what the fuck is that? And you're so intrigued, and you look, and he takes people's eyeballs, and you're like, why?
Those things I can't deal with. When it's that depraved, it's like,
oh, it was depraved, God. Dude.
I don't want to know about
it's
this.
It's so weird.
I want to go through my whole life not knowing about that kind of shit.
Do you?
I used to listen to that kind of shit all the time. I can't do it anymore.
I know. I don't do it, but it's like, what about this though? You want it? Well, I guess you just want to know at base bad things happen, so stay vigilant and safe.
That's plenty. Dude.
You don't need to know.
Don't tell me the
guy
details.
Got his penis cut off and put in his butthole.
Oh, definitely don't need to know that
for 23 hours a day.
No, yeah, exactly. Like why do we revel in the details of these disgusting
the true
stories?
Crime stuff is crazy how it exploded. It is crazy how big it is now.
Yeah, no, it's huge.
So insane.
There were a couple of podcasts that I found that I was like, oh, these are really good. Really, they tell the story really well.
Good, yeah.
But it's like after you listen to 10 or 11, you're just like, this is
10 or 11.
Terrible.
You start thinking like, well, if I was going to kill someone, how am I doing? Wait a minute.
Yeah. Well, that's fun to think about. You know?
I mean,
but
you think you could get away with it?
I would like any of them if they didn't get into the details of the depravity. Like, tell me the basics. I don't want to know how many times they were stabbed and how much blood there was.
Stuff, though.
A little bit.
Know a little bit of stuff.
I don't want to know the whole. Like,
he hung her from her.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
dangling
what I mean.
like a Y.
I don't want to know.
Her shoulders were all fucked up.
Wait, what?
At the end, her shoulders were all fucked up.
But what they dangle like what?
Like a Y.
Why would they do that?
Is that a joke? Why would they do that? Because he is a fucking lunatic.
God.
And he'd whip her and shit.
All right.
And okay, but one thing though is this is crazy. He said to her, he was like, I will stop screaming. I'll cut your vocal cords out because I've done it before. And so she stopped screaming. Didn't cut the vocal cords out. Okay. After she got out and told the police about everything, which by the way, she didn't tell the police until like she felt because it's just so convoluted. Anyway,
she didn't tell the police right away.
Well, because
she wanted to go grocery shopping first.
No, because she was very hungry. So the person, because the guy had a wife, and the wife would do it too with her, but
torture her.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the woman was like, the wife was like, please. They were very religious, and they were like, don't tell the police because I think I can change it. It was all fucked up.
After that long?
Yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah. So she was like,
so
religious too, and she was like, okay, but then she was like, well, no, fuck that, and told the police. And when the police,
but the wife helped her escape.
Yes, but the police, made they when they were interviewing her, they were like, this sounds like. Do you know anything about the first victim? And she was like, what? And she was like, oh, when she went down into the basement, she remembered seeing things that now she's putting it together. That was from the first victim. How fucked up is that? And they cut her vocal cords.
All right.
And she died.
All right.
It wasn't 7.5 years. It was,
This is not the way to end the episode.
We have a bunch of stuff that we talk about. Good, bad, the ugly, funny, serious, drama. We do dramedy.
Exclusively terrible is what this last part was.
Well, the good thing is people who listen to this podcast, a lot of people listen and then some people will turn it off just because they got to do something else. So maybe they didn't hear that part.
That's the good news? Okay. All right.
Anyway, it's crazy. Case file is good though. I talked to,
Case file?
Case file.
Australia?
It's Australian. Yeah, I learned it. I listened to it when I was in Australia because my tour manager there was listening to it.
It's a big podcast, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I don't really honestly know.
Australians are cool.
But I'm going to be in Australia. Go check my website.
Whoa, all right. Yeah, and get the tickets to the live show. We're going to do Irvine on May 14th.
May 14th.
Going to be good. Subscribe to our Patreon.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a Lifeline Luxury right now.
/ Lifeline Luxury.
Go get it.
Get in there. That's where it's at. It's where it's on and popping. And everything else, you know what to do. Subscribe to the Private Record. Get tickets to see my brother's shows. Oh, get a one-on-one with me at mattdelia.com. Get the merch at lifelinemerch.com. We got to do some new merch, huh? Let's get some new merch going.
We will.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Sorry that we had to end on that disgusting, terrible, depraved note that Chris let us know about. And see you next week. Unless you subscribe to Lifeline Luxury, you'll probably see you sooner than that. Thank you.